This is the Turbo Racing C72. It is a 1/76 scale mini RC car that is fully proportional. It's got LED lights and it looks like Brian O'Connor's green Mitsubishi Eclipse from Fast and Furious. This all sounds great, so let's take a closer look. Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be taking a closer look at the limited edition Turbo Racing C72. This is a fully proportional mini RC car and it is tiny. This isn't the first time I featured a Turbo Racing product on my channel. Last time I tested out the C71 RX-7 and that was a lot of fun, and these little cars are ideal to use indoors when the weather is bad. So let's get it unboxed and find out what we get. Let's take a look at what we get in the box with the Turbo Racing C72. Now, we obviously get the car itself, which we're going to take a closer look at in a moment, but let's have a look at some of the other stuff. Now, we've got a black and white manual, a quick start guide, we've got 2 spare bodies, and they also include all the plastic bits that you need. I think the spoilers in there, the lights, you know, if you want to make up your own bodies. That is really nice. I do like the fact that they've included those. They also include 2 spare bodies with the C71. You've got your decals there for the bodies. We've got a USB-C cable. Finally, we've got our 4-channel transmitter, and this is quite nice. Pretty much exactly the same as the C71. Again, this takes 4 AAA batteries to get you up and running. You can adjust your lighting settings from this. You've got your throttle dual rate, and you can adjust it from 25, 50, all the way up to 100%, steering reverse, and as you would expect, you've got your steering dual rate, pretty much what you would expect. So let's move on to charging. When it comes to charging the C72, you've got 2 options. You can use the included USB-C cable. As you can see here, just plug this into a PC or plug it into a USB socket, and that will get this thing charged up. You can also use the transmitter as well, and I'll demonstrate that now. You can also charge the car using the transmitter as well, and as you can see at the bottom there is a USB-C port. All you have to do is click it in, switch the switch over to the center position until the LED light comes on, and then you will be good to go. That is charging, and when the light goes off, it will be fully charged. Let's talk a little bit about the actual car itself then, because this thing is tiny. It's somewhat hard to believe that it's fully proportional, and it behaves just like a much larger RC model. It has got a 40 milliamp hour inbuilt LiPo battery, which takes about 30 minutes to charge using the transmitter or using the included USB-C cable. It's powered by a tiny brushed motor, and I have to say, if this is anything like the C71 that I tried, considering the size, it was pretty quick. This little car is ideal to use indoors when the weather's bad, and they even sell 2 different tracks for these. I will leave links in the description below if you want to check out the tracks that they sell. I cannot wait to give this thing a little run. This little car has got various different LED settings. Now, as you can see, all the lights are off at the moment, but if we click the channel 3 button, that switches on the green underglow. If we click over the channel 4, that switches on our headlights. This has also got brake lights. If I can try and turn it around, as you can see, we have got working brake lights. We've had a look at what we get in the box. We've also had a closer look at the little car itself. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to get it charged up. We'll set a little track out on the worktop here, and we'll see how it performs. So let's do it. So let's give this a little go then. Now, I've got the Turbo Racing track out. This is exactly the same track that I used with the C71. Really nice little track, and they do sell this as well, like I said. I'll leave a link down below if you want to go and check this track out. Now, I've got the throttle set to 25%, so let's see how we get on. Well, that is very, very slow, but it's going to help for me to try and get a feel for things. The lights look really, really good. Let's switch the green LEDs on as well. Like I said before, you know, this is something that's going to keep you happy when the weather's bad or you just can't get out for whatever reason. Roll the track out, get the car charged up, and you're going to have a lot of fun. It's crazy how much concentration it actually takes. I'm really trying to keep it on the track, but it's not as easy as it looks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whack this up to 50% and see how that is. Well, that's quite a bit different on 50%. Crashed it there into the micro infraction, the 284131, I think it's called. I have reviewed that on my channel, so be sure to check that video out as well. Great little drift car, super tiny again. Another great option for when you're running indoors. Right, let's whack it up to 100% and see how that gets on. 100% is just crazy, to be fair, especially on this small track. Well, I'm going to go back down to 50% on the throttle because that was a little bit more controllable. I'm interested to hear what you guys make of these little cars, because there's a lot of people out there who say they're not worth the money. And when you think of some of the other models that you can pick up for the same price, this being one of them, this was a really good little car, really fun. When you consider some of the other options out there, are they really worth the money? I'm going to say yes, they are, because if you had a couple of friends around and you had 2 or 3 of these things running around on a homemade track, I can see them being a lot of fun. If you're going around a track on your own like I am now, maybe not so much. You know, you may get bored after a while. And again, there are so many options out there now in the budget range. This may not be for you. If any of you are Fast and Furious fans, well, there's no denying how much this thing resembles Brian's 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse. And I'm a massive fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, so this does appeal to me. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, this little car. There we go then, so this turned out to be a lot of fun. Just like the other one, the C71, this thing was a lot of fun as well. Now, this has got so many features packed into it, and considering how small it actually is, it's very impressive. You could think of many different creative ways to build a track at home, and if you had a few of these running around on a homemade track, I really do think it would be a good laugh. What do you think of these little cars then? Are they worth the money? Now, at first, I didn't think they were. I thought they were a little bit expensive for what you get, but when you consider that it's fully proportional, you've got LED lights, you can switch them on and off from the transmitter as well. It does have a lot of different features, and I think you can justify the cost. These are selling for a great price at the moment over on Banggood, so head over to the link in the description below to check them out. This one is available in 2 different colours. You've also got the C71 as well. But apart from that, guys, we're going to leave the video there today. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this little car in action, and if you did, be sure to drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of it. We're going to leave it there. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care.